coming out today, guys. I appreciate you all coming. We're looking forward to Saturday. We have been in camp practicing since the 3rd. It has been very warm. Everyone knows what the heat index has been like. But our guys have handled it very well, better than we had in the past. I think a lot of that had to do with our strength coach, Coach Matt Powell. He's a great addition to our staff. Our guys love him. He's worked them hard. We've come in great condition. I think we're faster and stronger, and his enthusiasm has leaked over into the players, which is a good thing. We've come through camp, really our only major injury. We've had backup quarterback Jordan Barnett tore his ACL. He'll have surgery next week. Everyone else is healthy and ready to go. We still have some position battles that are going on where we're going to play a couple different guys, split reps, and see how game situation affects those battles. Tulane, they've got their offensive coordinator left. Coach Salito's going to call the plays himself, so I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. We expect it to be pretty similar. Defensively, they'll be similar to last year, and they've got a new special teams coordinator that they've spoken a lot about, so we really don't know what we're going to get from them special team wise as far as alignments and coverages and punt protections and things like that. So we're going to have to shoot from the hip on the sideline with those kind of situations. But I think we're ready. We've had a good camp. Kids are prepared, and we're just polishing up a few things before we go down there Saturday morning. What questions do you have?
Obviously played this team close in the past. How do you match up with them this year, or how much can you tell about you've been able to hang with them the last couple?
I think there's a question whether, coming out of the game last year, we were really impressed with that young running back, Darkwa. Whether he plays or not, I don't know. They said he's injured, and they hold him out of the game. Last year we felt like he was really a difference maker. I think they lost all of their wide receivers that played against us except one, and we're much better in the back end. So I kind of like our matchup there. They lost a couple good offensive linemen. Their big left tackle that signed free agent in the NFL, and then their center, Andrew Neerman, I think is GA for him now. They were their best two offensive linemen. The others that they're playing now, we played against last year. We had some success with, and I think we're better up front. I think we're better. Devin Botwell's better. Tremaine is better. Tremaine is 25 pounds heavier than he was last year. I think we look at our tape from last year. We were playing in there with Will Kelly at 255 pounds, and now we can throw Gerard Black, the Iowa State transfer, and Jonathan Kitchen in there, and a couple 300-pounders. And at defensive end, we expect big things out of Devin Walker. And I think at the other spot with Frank Bryant, we've got a real threat over their pass rush walls. So I kind of like where we're at. We got some major question marks at linebacker. It's not for a lack of ability, but just a lack of experience and playing time. Avery Crooks has had a really nice camp. I hope he has a good year. A great kid, senior, who's been a backup for 3 years. I hope for him that he has a good year. In the middle linebacker spot, it's going to be some young guys, and we're going to rotate them through and see who steps up. Our matchups on the other side, I like our wide receiver crew. I think we matched up well against them last year. We had some big plays. They moved Ryan Travis, the young man that we recruited out of Plaquemine High. They moved him to corner. He's a talented kid. We'll have to be careful throwing the ball in his direction. But you know, I think we're better at those other spots than what we were last year. And certainly last year, Brandon Collins, it was just, he'd only been with us 10 days, didn't play very much. I think he's got a chance to really make a difference. And Simi is healthy. Corey Theodore, and then at the fourth wide receiver position, we'll be playing true freshman Carl Pearson. He's a talented kid. I think we're traveling 8 running backs. You know, some of those guys will be on special teams, some will be you know, kick returners, things like that, but we're deep at the running back position. Not much of a difference between any of them right now. And then, you know, how mistake-free can we play at the quarterback position is going to be telltale. We got to take better care of the football. When you look at our game down there from last year, we didn't take care of the football. We turned it over in critical situations. We punted the ball poorly, gave them some field position, and then we returned the ball poorly. When a couple punts they hit, we didn't catch, and it hits and rolls and makes a 20-yard difference in field position. We've got to play more soundly in the kicking game. So to answer your question, matchups compared to last year, I think we're better in some spots. It's just going to be a game experience thing.
Latron Leary, you show up at number 2 on the depth chart. What has he done that has given him that spot over a couple of the other guys that, you know?
Latron has made a huge improvement since he walked on with us out of Varnado. I get, you know, not much of a weight program at Varnado, and our weight program has been, he is very powerful, fast. He's on our kickoff team. He made 2 big hits last week on our in our full scrimmage. He made 2 big hits on the kickoff team. He's a guy that'll get after it, very physical, likes to play the game. He's intelligent in his pass protection schemes, picking up blitzers and that kind of thing. So he's deserved to move up ahead of those other guys.
Is that the significant thing? Or is it in the package? I mean, because I know, you know, the pass protection is a key element.
I think that the total thing, Latron is a talented kid. He can really run. I mean, he's fast. He's got explosiveness. We've got a couple other guys that are as fast as he, but they don't do as good a job in pass protection. We've got some guys that are pretty good in pass protection, but don't run as fast as Latron. So he's the combination that, and I'm happy for him. He's a guy that walked on, paid his way for 2 years. So he deserves it.
Have you got a scholarship now?
Yes.
And one more, just that you didn't address the safeties. That's been an area of, you know, concern because you're replacing all of them. How is that sorted out, if at all?
You know, Kevin Roberts will start at free safety for us. He's a very intelligent player and will also come up and hit you. Looking at our game from them last year, we missed a couple critical tackles at the free safety position. Kevin's not scared. He'll come up and hit you. And then, of course, Tay Alford will be playing the spot where Tommy Connors have been playing. And Tay is very sound. He's played a lot of snaps in his life, reads things very well. He's a good tackler. I don't know if he's as good a blitzer as Tommy was. Tommy can make a lot of plays on the blitz. And Mo Sutton will be at what we call the bandit position at weak side safety. And you know, Mo is really just a freshman. He's a second semester guy. Played last fall at the prep school. He's a very headsy player, very athletic, has a nose for the ball, tackles well. He's very mature beyond his years. So those will be the guys at safety.